Something really, really special and amazing has been taking place in your life lately. You've shifted because you have achieved a new vibration within yourself, a new true shift, not one that's conditional and needs external reality to look a certain way for you to be this vibe, but you're being it because it's just who you are. That's why reality is responding differently to you. And that's why you've attracted this video now into your field. Because it's time to take it to the next level of unconditional power. Now, one of the things that actually happen when we make a real shift, and what is a real shift versus a fake shift? Well, a fake shift looks more like acting like the version of you that you want to be like. You visualize a reality where it looks a certain way, and then you pretend to be that person. You walk like one, you talk like one, and you act like one. That's a fake shift. That's not going to hold up. And the reason for this is because you might be able to fake out other people around you and have them think, oh, this guy's really got it made. But the fact of the matter is you cannot trick reality because reality is you. So fake it to make it, it does not work, especially with the new density of our reality and the 5D Earth. I mean, this stuff is real, the vibration, the consciousness, it's expanding. All of it is true, and it's all coming back to you. As you shift, so too does the world around you. So that's why a real shift is the one that you recently made. I know that's why you're here watching this video. I know it's why it popped up on your feed. And I know it's why you're just sitting there right now going, oh, another synchronicity. Wow, I'm freaking powerful, aren't I? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. A real shift comes from within. It's a choice. It's more of a realization, actually, a new inner standing where suddenly you've discovered a way to feel love and peace right now, even without having reality look that way with all the finances and relationships and everybody cheering you on. That even if it doesn't look like that, you've discovered how to feel great right now in this moment. That's why you are now a vibrational match for that reality of those external reflections to come. But you already know this. I'm not telling you anything new. So what's the real point? Why have you really called this video forth in your reality? It's because of the reality lag. There's a lag in reality that when you make a real internal shift, when you really shift, the real shift, what ends up happening is you'll start noticing immediate synchronicity and reflections showing you that yes, this really is who you are. It's essentially like reality immediately gives you the green light. Reality is very proud of you that you've made this new distinction, this new understanding. And so it throws a lot of rewards to you to say, great job, keep going, you're doing amazing. That's why when you make an internal shift, you immediately start feeling incredible energy moving through your body. If you're anything like me, you literally notice that reality looks different. The color is different. The way people respond to you is different. Something's just different about it and you just know it. And then what happens next is you'll maintain that for a little bit. You feel on top of the world and like you're in God mode. And then what happens? What happens next is reality's most powerful gift to you. Reality tests you. It tests every single one of us, and it does it on purpose. Reality will throw something in your face that you might perceive as some kind of failure, or some kind of hardship, or some kind of challenge, where maybe you were feeling amazing and all of a sudden you're not. Or maybe your goal was to manifest more financial wealth for yourself and it immediately went well the first week and now you're actually making less than you made before, for example. This is reality's test to you. What reality is asking you is this really who you are? Are you really willing to hold and maintain this vibrational state of being, even if I'm not giving you the reflections you desire? This is what reality is really asking you. And this is where 90% of people quit. This is where 90% of people get afraid and they go back to their comfort zone of who they were before they made this choice. Now, these very people, and I mean no offense to them, trust me, I love these people. I really, really love these people. No offense to them, but these are the people who kind of go around then training their kids and other people around them, kind of setting them up for failure. That you should expect that things aren't going to work out, that you need to be more realistic, that it's dumb for you to follow your dreams. That's what these kinds of people start instilling in other people, and they're not doing it to halt you. Most of them aren't. Maybe some are bitter and are, but what they're really doing is they're trying to help you because they failed, so they expect that you will too. But this is the best part about it that you're ready for, because you wouldn't be here otherwise. I know it. The best part is that they didn't fail. They were right at the tip of success. They were right at the point where reality really unleashes success for them. They just didn't realize it. They perceived it to be the point where they failed, and they completely missed the fact that it's the point where you really actually are succeeding. Because when you discover how to be yourself and be this vibrational state unconditionally, even when reality gives you that test, that's when all of a sudden all your manifestations take off and success explodes. I know this for a fact because I'm speaking from my own experience. I'm not just repeating things I've heard to you at this point. I've genuinely experienced it. Over the last, I'll share this with you to help you and maybe encourage you a little bit more from someone who knows that you are powerful and amazing and you will succeed if you keep moving forwards. I read so many books over the last 3 years. I was obsessed with manifestation and spiritual growth. I took all the Tony Robbins seminars. I read all the books about manifesting money and success. I mean, name it. Seriously, this will be a fun joke. If you name something in the description and I see it, I'll tell you, I probably read it. I probably did that seminar. Now, here's the funniest thing. I'm not saying that the information I learned from those wasn't useful, because it was, and it was part of my journey, and a lot of it resonates with me even more now because I actually understand it better. But the funniest thing to me is that I spent years trying to manifest. My goal was always to get 10,000 views per video. I've been saying that for 3 years, affirming it, working really hard, making videos all the time. And the funniest thing happened where one day I was just sitting in a parking lot somewhere here in Mount Shasta, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. I just had this new realization within me, and I laughed because I realized, you know, I don't need anyone to click my videos or like it or drop comments or support the channel or anything like that. I just realized, like, I'm good, you know? I realized I really love who I am, and I love making videos. And I have the ability to make videos for the rest of my life, whether people click it or not, right? So I made this realization that I just love doing this. I really understood and realized in that moment that this is who I am. And I immediately felt a sense of peace and presence that is impossible to describe, but it was like the willingness to be myself unconditionally. And I kid you not, 4 days later, my partner tells me after seeing one of my videos pop up on her feed, she says, "Oh my God, babe, your videos got like 300,000 views." And it was so funny because the best part about it was that I didn't go up. I didn't freak out and start celebrating and, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's finally happening." I just kind of went, "What?" and laughed. And felt really cool that I actually wasn't super excited about it, because it's just who I am, right? It's just who I am. So what? What's the difference? 500,000 views or 2 views? I feel exactly the same about it. And that distinction that I made has changed everything. Reality's been responding to me differently in every area. One of the most incredible things I've discovered about our reality is something that a lot of people call divine timing. Divine timing is the idea of patience. And if you've got a goal in a project or someone that you want to attract into your life, to be patient and understand that there's this divine timing happening. Now, I don't necessarily know exactly what you believe, but I've discovered that divine timing is real. That my entire life is this majestic path that's been pulling me forwards ever since I was a kid. Almost like my future self has a rope tied to my ankle and is pulling me forwards. And ever since I was a kid, I'm getting these visions, these hits, these downloads, these ideas about who I am. And the older I get, the more and more it all comes true. So understand that divine timing is real, and who you really are is pulling you to them in every single moment. The only question is, are you willing to listen? Are you willing to realize that you can be patient and in peace right now, no matter what external reality looks like? Because when you discover how to do that, reality will respond to you differently. And suddenly divine timing isn't something that you have to wait for. It's something that you say you're ready for. So if you're really ready to be ready for that divine timing moment of all your success and breakthroughs to happen right now, I'm telling you, from my opinion and my perspective of what I've been experiencing, you have to say you're ready, and then divine timing happens. How do you say you're ready though? When life tests you, because I know that you shifted recently. I know you did. And I know that everything in your life has become more malleable. You're experiencing all this power. My videos are not the only ones popping up on your feed reflecting this to you. I know it. So reality is already responding to you differently. Now the key is to keep being this version of you. Learn more and more on your own with yourself how to feel amazing right now in this moment without needing X, Y, and Z. If your goal and your dream is to be in Africa on a safari right now, don't follow your dream. Live your dream right now. That's the difference. Don't follow your dreams. Live them. Now, let's say you don't have enough money to pay for the plane ticket and safari. So you say, well, Nathan, I literally physically can't live my dreams right now. I understand. But realize that what living your dreams means is this. Feel yourself. Put your hands over your heart. You can do this now with me. If you really want to break through in this video, I encourage you to. I encourage you to care enough about yourself to do it. You put your hands over your heart and you envision your dream. Feel yourself living it now. See it. Smell through their nose. Taste through their mouth. See through their eyes. Isn't that amazing how surreal that is, that you can literally feel yourself there? I just think that's so amazing. So here's the joke. You don't have to be in Africa on the safari to be living that dream. Just see yourself, feel what it feels like, and then allow yourself to feel that way right now. It feels like adventure. It feels like peace. It feels like gratitude. It feels like I made it. That's the vibration that I've been emanating lately in my life, and I'm making this video because I want to share it with you. Because you and I are equally powerful and special. There's no difference between us. I did not get lucky. I promise you, I did not get lucky. What I did is I kept moving forward for the last 3 years, no matter what life put in front of me. I did work for this, but I didn't work hard because I'm doing what I love. I encourage you to do what you love and have faith in yourself and have faith in your path. And start learning more and more. It took me 3 years to finally have that realization moment of, wow, I really like who I am right now in this moment. I don't need to change that in that way, right? I realized that, and boom, everything I was asking for literally showed up. And it was not just with my YouTube channel. I'm telling you, all the categories of my life, it's mind-blowing to me. It's so surreal and trippy. And I'm still the same exact person I was even 7 years ago when I was working as a waiter at Chili's and didn't know what I was going to do with my life. I'm the exact same person, literally. The only difference is in my vibration. That's it, the vibration I'm emanating. And I think a lot of people get caught up in vibrational mechanics and how all the frequencies work and trying to learn about manifestation. And I'm not saying there's no value in those things because they were perfectly relevant in the divine timing of when I learned them. But coming from someone who, let's put it like this, is sitting on the mountain that they were trying to climb for the last few years, what does it feel like to be at the top? It feels exactly the same as how it felt at the bottom. The only difference is that I discovered how to appreciate where I was when I was at the bottom, and suddenly I teleported to the top. Now, I don't want you to get super confused about this, because if you start trying to feel really good right now because you want something to change, then you're faking it to make it. That's acting as if, and you cannot fool reality. It has to be real and genuine. You have to really discover how amazing and incredible you are right now in this moment, without the money, without the validation, without the success. And if you can genuinely understand and have that love for yourself, I noticed something funny. The moment you really genuinely have it for yourself, you have it for everyone else. And when you have it for everyone else, you've got this way about you that's extremely valuable, and people sense it. And it all comes back to you in all the external manifested ways, relationships, the money, the success, the joy. But I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. I'm definitely grateful for the success I'm having, but I don't feel any different whether it's 2 views or 500,000. It's the same to me. I've found my peace and my joy in being my true self, in fulfilling my purpose, my God-given purpose. What's yours? I think you know. Actually, I know that you do. And I know that you have always known. How long is it going to take you to allow yourself to be that person that you really are right now? How long is it going to take you to let go of all the programming of people who failed around you telling you that you can't be that person? How long will it take you to let that stuff go? How long will it take you to turn on the light switch within yourself and feel actual, genuine love for yourself? That's how long it will take you to succeed in life. The moment you do, everything changes. Now, I know that you're being tested in your life, and I know more tests will come. Keep being yourself. Not because when it happens, you go, if I maintain this vibration, then I'll see more success tomorrow. That's what Nathan said. Feel the difference in that versus just things are falling apart around you and you're like, feels good to be alive. I'm just grateful to be here. Feel the difference. You're doing a great job. Keep moving forward. Much love to you. See you for the next video.